the North Island Trade Day, and today it's early August and we're doing something a little bit different, and what we're wanting to do is show our range of Osmocote products in a few different crops. And back in March we potted up some lavender. We potted up two different varieties, one which is called Purple Pixie, the other one's called Major, and we potted them up into either Osmocote Pro, which has got a higher nitrogen, or Osmocote Exact High K, which has got a lower nitrogen and higher potassium, or Osmocote 5, because we wanted to be able to demonstrate the differences of these three different products. And with the Purple Pixie, you can sort of tell that the higher nitrogen of the Osmocote Pro has given a more open plant. There's a good amount of flower on there, but it is a more open plant. The high potassium, lower nitrogen product of Exact High K gave a smaller plant. It's a little bit further behind, but it is more compact and there is still a good amount of flower. Whereas the Osmocote 5, which has a unique release pattern that actually has a release pattern that actually more closely matches the growth of the crop, means that you got both. You got a more compact plant and you got really good flowering as well. And we've measured all the flowers yesterday and you definitely got more flowers in the Osmocote 5. The same thing with the lavender majors. You can see it's a different variety, and with the Osmocote Pro you've got more nitrogen and you've got more open growth. With the Osmocote Exact High K, a smaller plant, more compact, but still plenty of flowers coming through. And then with the Osmocote 5, good amount of flower buds coming through and a nice compact plant. So the other crops that we also had a look at were brachycombs, and two varieties of brachycombs. And over here there's less differences that you can see with this crop, but the main thing was this is with the Osmocote Pro, which still gave a good growth, and we've done all the measurements yesterday, so we're yet to, next instalment will be revealing the actual measurements, but we felt that in this one the High K gave a better plant overall, and obviously there's less foliage there, and the Osmocote 5 here was a bit smaller, so the release pattern didn't quite match what that crop ideally matched for that crop. With the salvias, we had two varieties of salvias, and the Osmocote Pro, there was actually too much nitrogen for the salvias, and you could tell by moving them around it was actually ended up by having a lot of damage and with branches breaking off. With the Osmocote 5 you got a stronger plant, and you could feel that with moving them around, and so the Osmocote 5 was a clear winner with the salvias. With the polyanthus, really tricky with the polyanthus because of the genetics is so varied, but the Osmocote Pro was the winner with the polyanthus, and it sort of makes sense because they just responded to that higher nitrogen of the Osmocote Pro.